Hey YouTube. Alright, got a little pile of stuff here. I just started this channel to kind of go over some of the things I've been getting through that Amazon Vine program. It's an invite-only reviewer, peer usage type of program that Amazon offers. Basically, you get invited to this if you've maintained a certain review status on Amazon, and companies will send you products and then you review them. And you don't pay for the products up front, you still have to pay taxes on them. And there's a lot of things with the program that you have to maintain, and I can see how it can get overwhelming. I've only been doing it for a couple of weeks now, and I want to just kind of go over some of the products that I've picked up for myself. And it's hit or miss on what's available. I've tried to stay within, my wheelhouse, things that I might be interested in, so I don't have stuff just sitting around, because apparently in the small print, you have to keep it. You can't sell it or give it away. And all that makes sense. I mean, they're giving you free products, so there needs to be some stipulations with it. I understand all that. So I've been trying to find things that would be useful to me that I can do honest reviews on, good or bad. They don't want you to do just good reviews if the product's not good. So I've kind of developed a little bit of a pile of stuff, packaging here. And like I said, I've been doing it for a couple weeks now, and I've got a couple of things that I've already taken and opened and used and tried out. But this is just this little group right here. This 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things just came in yesterday, and these came in the other day, and I've already tested them and used them. But I just kind of want to give you a little, a little taste of what could be available if you do get invited to this program. Also, these are good to know if you like. These reviews and unboxings might help you. So this is all just it's a new channel, it's a new thing. It's my first time doing this type of stuff. Maybe it's great, maybe it's not. I kind of wanted to do something a little different than working on like small engines and four-wheelers and things like that, which is a hobby for me. I have a kind of an office job, and I like to piddle around with things. So I'm gonna do this in my spare time and see how it goes. So here's one of the things that I got. It's a newer little box thing for my DJI Osmo 4, and you can see this is another product that I got in. It's a magnetic base for the DJI Osmo, or just any action camera. Obviously, it's got the pretty standard things, and it works good. I'll try to link all of these in my description, because I'm right offhand, I don't know the price or the brand. It's always these kind of crazy name brand stuff nowadays, but this thing works good. It's got knurling. I don't know if you can see that. It's got knurling on the ball to keep it really secure. And like I said, this magnetic base, when you put it on something sturdy and metal, it's not going anywhere. So cool little mount for your camera. This was another item that I picked up. It came with 2 batteries and the charger for my DJI Osmo Action 4. It works for the 3 and the 5. It says 5 Pro on here, but it works for the 5, 4, and 3, which is cool. You can store them. It charges them. I didn't have any luck. I think the DJI branded one, I believe you can put the batteries in here, like store them in here, and I believe you can use this as a charge bank on the DJI one. I couldn't get this one to work, so I don't know if I was doing something wrong or it just doesn't have that option. And then also picked up these these filters for my Osmo Action 4. You're not gonna be able to see that, but like I said, I'll try to. Came with three ND filters and a, if I can find it, and a circular polarizer. So not bad quality, and you know, they just slide right over top of the lens, so you don't have to worry about unscrewing the lens cover for your Osmo Action. All right, so that's something I had gotten, and I've been using, and I enjoy it. This little case is good. It's waterproof. Comes with a nice little lanyard, and a good place to store things and to travel with it. This camera here, I've already set up outside, and I'm not a great video editor, so I'll try to see if I can do some screenshots and put them in the video to show the video quality. It's so easy to set up. It's solar powered. Don't have to worry about batteries. You know, the app was pretty intuitive for it, and the picture quality is really good. All you do is you mount. There's a little base here. You can see in the picture, you mount that onto a surface, screw it on or whatever, and then this just slides. The camera slides right on top of it, and you plug in the solar panel. It comes with a nice long cord. You can move the solar panel if you want to. And set up to my network, super easy. Set up to the app, super easy. And it's movable. And you're probably gonna laugh why I set this camera up where I did. I set it up over my backyard so I can watch birds. I've got to that age. I don't know what age that is, but one day I was really interested in watching birds. That I've never been that way before. So I have a bunch of bird feeders, and then the Canadian geese. I live in South Louisiana, and for some reason we've got about 15 to 20 Canadian geese that have decided they didn't want to go back to Canada this year, and they're just hanging out in my neighbor's pond and in my yard. And we got a couple of ducks that have decided to stay here too, some greenheads, and so it's kind of fun to watch them in the backyard when I'm at work or whatever. Picked this up for my grandkids, but they're way too young to use it. So I played with it a little bit. Man, I don't know how they can jam so much cool technology into something so small. Let's just take a look at what it looks like. So that's the microscope. Let's see if I can do a little quick test here. So I don't know how it's going to translate to the camera, but like it is so cool for looking at bugs or whatever. I've been using it when I sharpen my knives, not this one, but I have another one, and to look at the blade profile. It's probably not going to translate on camera very well, but the picture's pretty impressive on it, and you can get really close to things, and I can't wait till the boys get a little older. And we can play with this and look at bugs and stuff like boys like to do. And it comes with a little lanyard and the instruction guide and USB-C charging cable. All right, put that to the side. Oh, there's another thing I got for the grandbabies. That got twins, and they're way too young. I think they're just over a year now, so I'm kind of getting ahead of myself. But you know, I saw this and I was like, oh, they'll love to play with that when they get a little older. It's very cool little truck. It's got like a vape steam type of function with red LED lights, so it looks like it's blowing smoke and fire out of it. It can do wheelies, it can do spins on its back wheels. I haven't tried it in the pool yet, but supposedly it's amphibious and will float. It's strange to operate if you're used to regular RC trucks because these two wheels don't turn. It drives like a skid steer or a tank. So, you know, this side will lock up to turn and everything. So it's a little strange to drive. Here, I'll let you look at it. There's the picture of the controller. Controller is very finicky. I mean, you just touch it a little bit and the truck wants to move, and and all that. But that's a little button, you press that and then it backs up and does a wheelie, and then you can spin around with it, and one's for the steam, and it's gonna be a fun little toy for them when they get a little older. So like I said, I'll try to link all this. I'm not great at any of this. All right, so here's something I just picked up. This is a attachment for a grease gun. I'm constantly having to grease my side-by-side, my zero turn, my wife's school bus, and I bought the DeWalt connectors, and they seem to be working a lot better than the one that came with the grease gun. But sometimes it slips out and dumps grease everywhere, and you got to reach into a small area and try to get it back connected again. So I'm gonna try this guy out. Looks like you pull this lever, these open up, attach to the grease zert, and lock on. And I think this is going to be a game changer. I might do a quick review on it once I get it set up. So that's the brand of it. It seems, this is my first time looking at it, and that's a hefty spring. It's got nice fasteners. And overall, the quality on this looks pretty skookum. So I'm looking forward to trying that out. It comes with a precision grease nozzle right here. I guess this is how you attach it. Not really sure what that is. Anyway, so that's another thing that I picked up. All right, this is for I've got a Polaris Ranger 570 full size, and I believe this kit works for a bunch of different Rangers. And just open it up here. Oh. Didn't expect this, and these are going to go everywhere. All right, let's see if we can just dig it out without losing these things everywhere. All right, there's the fasteners, and hopefully there's instructions. So what this is a 2-inch lift kit for my Ranger to lift it up a couple inches, give me a little more ground clearance. So these go over the front shocks, I believe, top of the front shocks, and these go over the rear shocks attached to these, and just kind of gives you a little bit more clearance. And there's all the fasteners. So if I get this thing set up, or maybe I'll do an installation video to show this one. I'm excited about that, and I've got some bigger tires I can put on that might help get over some things in these swamp areas. All right, this is just a tie I picked up for Louisiana Tech. I'm an alumni, and my daughter's an alumni, so I thought that'd be a cool tie to have. All right, this here is like I said, I tried to pick things that I'll use and not just a bunch of random nonsense that is going to take up space and I'll have to deal with. So this guy, that's the brand right there, and if you saw the title of it, you know exactly what this is. But I've got a little range in my backyard, and oh wow, that's nice. That's hefty. That is a nice target. I'm excited about setting this one up. I've got some round gongs, but this is a nice, I don't have anything this big. This is cool. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do a quick video of shooting this thing. Once I gotta sight a couple of hunting rifles in for deer season this year, so that'll be a good thing to test that on. And then this one here, pool maintenance kit. See, when I ordered this one, it didn't have a picture, And all it said was like a pole for pool, and it's got a 3-section pole. So I guess this is a rechargeable handheld vacuum cleaner. I didn't know what this was. I just knew it was for the pool, and I thought it was just a pole for like the skimmer and brush and everything. Because like I said, it didn't have a picture. Even on the actual Amazon description, there's no picture or really description of it. So this was kind of a shot in the dark. So I don't really know what this is. So you get to learn with me. All right. So we got a little brush here that you can put on your pole, small skimmer net. It's fairly fine. Get a lot of dust and small particulate in my pool when I cut the grass and weed eat and stuff, so I don't know if that's going to do the job, but it seems like a nice little thing. Oh, that's cool. Little scrub brush. It's kind of nice. All right. Let's see how I'm doing at time. I got to get to work here in a little bit. All right. Boom, boom. All right. So what do we got here? You can see all this. I got, looks like a charging cable, proprietary charging cable. Little nozzle with a brushed edge. Come on now. Smaller nozzle. Not sure what you would use that for. Handle. I guess this is the pole that goes to the vacuum cleaner, and then you have this pole here, which is a little longer. It's kind of short though. I'll have to try this one out in the pool too and see. And this is the little small vacuum, and I don't know, it looks small. This might be more hot tubby type of thing, but honestly, there's times when I have just a little bit of stuff in my pool and I don't need to get my big vacuum out and hook it to the hose and try to get the hose underwater and do all that. This might be really handy for just quick little maintenance. So it's got a little flap valve there, a little pre-filter, and looks like this guy attaches to here, and then there's a little, can't see that, huh? Looks like a little electrical connection that goes in there, siliconed. This goes on here. I don't see any kind of O-ring on this, so maybe there's one in the box, but let's take this out real quick. I don't see, there's no rubber O-ring on this thing, unless this holder, so this is just, okay, this is just a cover for the charging connection. And maybe that silicone ring that holds that cover on acts as an O-ring for that. So you just gotta have to line it up, plug that in, and okay, I got it. So we'll just have to manipulate this to where you can get this tight, and then it's got a small, oh okay, so you add this pole plus that other pole. Oh, you know what? This is it. That other pole is just for the brushes, and then this guy goes on here. And that's, I don't know if that's gonna be long enough. We'll try it out. We'll do a quick test video on this one, maybe this evening. But all right, I think that might be kind of handy though for, like I said, small stuff in the pool. Anyways, so that's this week. and I'll try to keep up with reviewing things as they come in. Like I said, UPS has been constantly dumping stuff off here. I gotta get rid of all those boxes. Starting to pile up on my wife's kitchen table. So I'll get all this cleaned up, and like I said, I'll try to get this video up on this new channel and try to add links so if you're interested in any of this stuff. And as I get different things in from the Amazon Vine program, I will try to do quick little unboxings, and if it's something that I can review and show how to set up, I'll do that as well. Anyways, thanks for watching, and have a great one.